Hello, I'm Chris Carr, an attorney at Mori Osorio, and today we'll be discussing what to do if you miss your immigration court hearing. My first tip is once you discover that you missed your immigration court hearing, you should search for an immigration attorney as soon as possible. The reason is that in most cases, the immigration judge wants to know whether a non-citizen has quickly tried to resolve the fact that they missed his or her immigration court hearing. Also, one argument that a non-citizen can use to reopen their case is exceptional circumstances. Exceptional circumstances cause them to miss their immigration court hearing, and there's a deadline to file a motion to reopen on that basis, and it's 180 days. And that's another reason why it's very important that you try to resolve the issue as soon as possible. My second tip is once you have found an immigration attorney, be sure to tell your immigration attorney all the facts regarding your case. That is, all the details regarding the circumstances that caused you to miss your immigration court hearing and your life in your home country. And when I say all the facts, that is why you came to the United States in the first place, if you suffered any harm in your home country, for example, and all the circumstances that caused you to miss your immigration court hearing. Now, this could be you were in the hospital for 2 weeks. Maybe you were sick at home with COVID-19 for 2 weeks, and you just completely forgot that you had an immigration court hearing. There are three main arguments a non-citizen can use with which to reopen their case. Number one is lack of notice. Let's say a non-citizen attended one hearing, but after the hearing, the immigration judge never sent the non-citizen a notice of hearing. Or perhaps the immigration court sent your hearing notice to the wrong address. You would have a lack of notice argument. Another argument that a non-citizen can use to reopen their case is exceptional circumstances. Exceptional circumstances could be you were in the hospital for 2 weeks because you just underwent surgery to repair a broken arm. And the third basis is sua sponte, and that is Latin just for in the interest of justice, this court should reopen the non-citizen's case. And so that's why it's very vital to tell the immigration attorney all about the case. A non-citizen can have lots of community ties in the United States, family ties. They can work with a charity, they can go to church, they can have a lot of support in this country. They could be married to a U.S. citizen, have U.S. citizen children. And that's why it's very important to tell your immigration attorney all the facts regarding your case, whether or not you deem those facts to be important. Because an immigration attorney, who is a good immigration attorney, is going to use every bit of information to try to reopen your case. An immigration attorney might use three arguments. He might argue that you didn't receive adequate notice, and that exceptional circumstances caused you to miss your immigration hearing, and a sua sponte argument, because in the interest of justice, the court should reopen your case. But unless your immigration attorney knows all the facts regarding your case, they're not going to be able to present those arguments in their motion to reopen. And my final tip is that you must file evidence with your motion to reopen. Let's suppose that your motion to reopen is based on an exceptional circumstances argument. Let's say you got in a car accident. You should have documentation that you had a car accident, and maybe you took your car to get repairs. That would be evidence that you would file to help support, corroborate your motion to reopen. Let's suppose that you were in the hospital for 2 weeks because you had to undergo surgery. Hospital records would be good, concrete evidence to include in your motion to reopen to help strengthen your claim. Also, this could be a note from an employer stating that you did miss work for 2 weeks because you had underwent surgery. This is evidence that you should include in your motion to reopen. Also, too, it's very important to file forms for relief in your motion to reopen. That is, for example, if you have an asylum claim and that is why you came to the United States, filing concrete evidence with your motion to reopen will really help strengthen your claim. Because the immigration judge is not going to just take your attorney's word for it. Rather, they want to see whether, in fact, what you say is the truth. And that is why it's very vital that a non-citizen files evidence with their motion to reopen. If you found this video helpful, check out our other videos on immigration law and hit subscribe to stay updated. Follow us on social media for more updates and contact us for personalized legal advice. Our info is in the description below.